let's take you back to our earlier story where the Central Bank of Nigeria says it will be redenominating 200, 500 and 1,000 naira notes. We'll be redesigning them. We'll be talking to Vice President, Nigerian Irish Business Association, Aliyu Aldo, who is joining me to discuss the implication of this on the economy. Thank you so much for joining us on TVC News this hour. Do you think the plan of the CBN is in order?
Thank you. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's in order at all because we have a lot of other pressing economic issues. And we have high unemployment. We have a lot of industries and sectors that are redundant. We're consuming economy and a lot of other pressing issues. I do not think this is at the top of the issue now. Changing the naira notes. I don't think this is necessary at all right now. Thank you very much.
Well, there's so many other things that they also consider. Talk about, the Central Bank Governor saying that this will help to fight insecurity. You talk about terrorism and also banditry, kidnapping. Those who collected money for ransom, and to force them to return this money back to the Central Bank of Nigeria, making them to be one way or the other trailed and arrested. Don't you see it from this perspective as well?
I think that's an absolute joke. If they can, might as well transfer, go and change the money to dollars right now, and later on send somebody else to go and, exchange it for them. The issue of banditry, criminalism, is something that has to be tackled by the security. Currency has no direct correlation with banditry. I think whatever, I was reading in these days this morning, and there was a speculation that was because of the election coming up and other things, but it has no direct economic implication at this stage right now as we speak, because we have a lot of things happening in the country. We have unemployment. We have a lot of sectors that have collapsed. The textile industry is not working. Such money that we're expanding, and it's a lot of money to print new naira notes. You can go and invest that. For example, the manufacturing sector. We used to have 100 textile industries. Now we have only 10. The Chinese are bringing in their textiles and doing a lot of dumping. Look at the Ajah steel rolling mill. That needs a lot of attention. That needs a lot of investment that can make us a producer as well as creating jobs. Why are we not doing that? Why are we focusing when the security agencies are failed to do their work? You're now using the central bank or the exchange of currencies to now, try to tell us that, if you change the currencies, it's gonna make you catch the bandits. That is absolute, excuse my language, wrong. That is not true at all. I don't agree with that.
But I'm not sure whether you're aware that they've got a mandate to actually, redesign the currency in the period of 5 to 8 years, and this is just 20 years down the line. And one of the arguments that the CBN, put forward was that they said that the redesign of the currency will help deepen and drive to entrench cashless economy, as it will be complemented by increased minting of e-naira. So how much would you say Nigeria has moved to running a cashless economy? Are we there, or we're trying to play catch-up with the rest of the world?
I was reading also in the papers that the total transaction of e-naira is about 8 billion naira, thereabout. That was the total transaction. You see, I used to be a banker, and if you look at, in terms of cashless system, the two previous CBN governors, Sanusi and Solodo, they introduced the cashless system, and this has helped. You can see we have a lot of apps now on our phones. We don't need to, before, 20 years back, you couldn't do that, but now you can send money to anybody using your phone app. So we're moving gradually there. We have gotten more advanced than most countries, developed countries. The way we send money to our app, a lot of countries don't even do that. So in terms of electronic transaction, we are progressing normally like any other country. But what I fail to understand, I know we have a mandate that, okay, every certain amount of years, we have to, change the currency. So we also have a mandate to provide electricity for the whole Nigeria. We also have the mandate to improve our infrastructure. We also have a mandate to create employment. So there are a lot of priorities that are facing Nigerians. The economy is biting. There's devaluation of naira. I do not think that this is the time to start, spending that huge amount of money, and it's not even done in this country. By the way, it's taken abroad to be done.
Right.
I do not think, given the present economic situation we're facing right now, this is the appropriate time for us to start thinking of printing naira. I think it's a misplaced priority in my view. We have other pressing issues that we should face, and we can invest this money in something else that can lead to productivity in this country, which is what we need. We need to be producing. We're a consuming country. We have a food import bill of $5 billion. We import sugar, milk. We do not even Burkina Faso and these smaller countries, Senegal, they produce sugar more than we do. We import everything. So we need to really focus on the priorities of the economy. Just look at the UK, for example. Liz Truss and Kwasi and the Minister of the Minister of the Finance. They made a mistake, and that led to a lot of issues, and that caused inflation. And she tendered her resignation. I think the CBN has made a mistake, in my view, in this regard.
Well,
thank you very much.
A lot of people have different opinions. Some believe that it's actually the right move, even though the president has actually, approved the plan. But we'll see how far-reaching all of this criticism will definitely go. Vice President, Nigerian Irish Business Association, Aliyu Audu, thank you so much for your keenness of insight. Thank you.